Sucks. Let's see. I should be live soon, maybe. As always, waiting for Twitch to give me indication that I'm live. Oh, I'm live. Good night, everyone. Feel like Sunday streams are becoming a thing, maybe. Hi, Fu. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, as I was saying, Sunday streams might become a thing. And I am back to working on this Daniela piece. Hang in there, Fugis. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That thing lives rent free in my head since I've seen it for the first time. Kinda starting by her lips today, which is going to be a challenge because she doesn't supposed to have lipstick, so it just needs to look normal, and I don't know how to do that. Give me a second, I need to adjust my mic. Hi Eggs, hope you're doing well. Kinda awkward that I have to mute to adjust the mic, or you're probably going to get some weird noises. I'm doing decent. As a part-time ability for this. Interesting. Weren't you streaming, Uggs? Or have you finished Overwatch? When I got home, I saw you were live. So, how I do this? But yeah, making normal looking lips is going to be a challenge. She isn't supposed to be using that much makeup, I guess, or makeup at all. Take care, Fugis. Stay strong. Yeah, I don't have much experience doing regular lips. So we'll see how this will go. To be honest, I don't even know what really needs to be different. Just maybe a little less shining bits. Maybe. Hard to say. Hmm. Ha la la ha la la. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if it is a bad idea to be this close to the mic. Hmm. So yeah, this weekend was kind of a mess, art-wise. Ended up creating an OC, but I feel like I didn't do much overall. A lot of the time spent on OCs, on designing them, is not really the drawing. A lot of worrying about colors, mostly. And I wanted to get started on some sketches. So they have a new batch of sketches to get started on, but only got one. Got an idea for a second one, but I don't know what I'll get when I'll get to it. Mm. Mm-hmm. I started something that I can that I kind of want to get done by Golden Week, kind of a Golden Week anything. Uh, we'll see how that will go. Really not sure if I can get it done in time. I can probably do it, but mm, how do I say it? I would have to deprioritize some other things. Hmm. Still kinda adding some of the shiny bits, but I'm not going overboard. And this color for the lips doesn't quite work, I think. Maybe some use shift, maybe. It is so hard to figure out. Hmm. I wonder. Oh, I'm sorry. Windows noises. Man, she would kill with dark lipstick. God. I don't want to change a character on the fly. No, 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 no. Okay. I'm sorry. I was crushing on her. Yeah, maybe making the lips a bit lighter. Okay. I don't know. What am I even doing? But yeah, this is way less than what I would usually do for lips. But she's not dressed to kill, I guess. Mm. 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 Sure, sure. It's somewhat decent. Oh, I see, I see. I zoom out a bit. Mm. So yeah, as I was saying, oh, English is not good for me today. I didn't do much this weekend. I basically designed an OC, but that didn't felt like much drawing at all, and got a sketch done. The rest was just me playing Slay the Spire. Finally managed to get my first win last night, I think. With the fact when I wanted to play with another character, but kinda went with the fact automatically, and I can't even know I won that run. That was kind of the train with me. What do I want? It was basically a lot of echo form, which funnily enough was pretty much how I was how I won on Slay the Spire 1 too. Not that I have ever gone too far in the game. Like Ascension 3 or 4 was my max, I think. Never killed the art. Never looked how to do it, to be honest. What? Wrong colors. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My brain is kinda dead today. Okay. Let's do face shading. Mm. What the hell? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I kinda forgot how to render. What the hell? What the hell? Is this fucked? Yeah, this is fucked. What the hell, man? What the hell? Uh, so, so, why is this so fucked? Mm. Somehow the layer wasn't totally full with color. No idea what was going on. No idea what I had in my head when I did this. Probably bring that on stream. Mm. And I'm basically streaming today because I never know how it will be during the week. So maybe if I stream again this week, it might not be on this piece. As I mentioned, I have that kind of golden bikini thing that I want to get done, and it's somewhat safe for Twitch, surely. Surely, just some squish is not going to be an issue with overlords over here. The nose, the nose, the nose. What the hell? Let's see. Hmm. But yeah, I also have some other idea to draw. Hi, Catherine. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I was saying, I saw a photo on Twitter this weekend, and I got an idea for some Reina art. So I'm probably going to try to make that happen. I'm doing well, surviving. Uh, a bit brain dead as usual. As usual, can't even talk, as you can see. Working on this Daniela piece. No. Is it because of the challenge or something else? Probably close to the end, I think. Not that I keep too much track, but definitely less than a week, I think. Uh, kind of a lazy day. Kinda wanted to draw more, but ended up just playing Slay the Spire. In the end, probably I didn't want to draw that much. Kinda got a sketch ready for line art, which is good. The weekend was not totally wasted. Between last night and today, I managed to beat Ascension 0 and 1 with To Defect and the Silent somehow. Kind of funny how the fact is my usual go-to. But kind of trying some kind of poison builds with the silent. But to be honest, it depends on what the game gives me. Sometimes I win without even really knowing what's going on. Pretty much all my runs so far. That I won, of course. Mm-hmm. This mic position really bothers me on the color selector. Really hard to see what color I have, especially when they are pretty close to each other. Mm-hmm. basically what I said. For the fact for me, it's always some combination of some form of eco form and a shit ton of relics. Yeah, but I'm too bad at the game, so I don't even know what truly works. Somehow my dumb brain managed to make a sly run happen halfway through. And I wasn't even sure what I was doing. Sometimes after some point the game was just playing itself. Mm-hmm. Be cool if I figure out how to properly play it, how to what works, what doesn't work. I've tried to make Shiv runs work, but wasn't successful. I think. Sing, I know I'm not going to sing, especially this. Mm, I kind of fucked up this thing. Ta-ra-ra-ra-ra-ra. Killing the colors for a bit. Need to do lines. No, don't tell me I made these all in the same layer now. Off the hook, baby. Off the hook. Mm-hmm. This part is so, but whatever. This is art of my OCs, it does need to be perfect. Ooh, off the hook. Off the hook, baby. Off the hook. So yeah, I've been metric maxing, but CSS it feels like it's something I enjoy more for streams. I don't know. Wrong color. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been listening to Metric a lot. I like them a lot. Uh, Hard to say if they are one of my favorite bands. They probably are, but it's a band that's once in a while I go back to, and they have a lot of music I never don't know too much yet. Hmm. Sorry, my brain is dead for a moment. I need to remember how to shade metal. And this thing is pretty small. I shouldn't be struggling with this. This is kinda barely visible. I can just do stuff randomly. Just need to uh, figure out what I'm doing. Mm. This might be so small that I can't even make, my brain can't even process it, I guess. Mm. Yeah. Maybe I need to make it brighter. Yeah, sure. Alcohol. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Where I also have to uh, figure out other things to listen on stream. Deep down, I don't really like to listen to metal on stream because it kind of mind floods me. Kinda is too depressing. Metric is cool, but kinda too depressing at the same time. Really hard to know what to pick. And I hope the music isn't too loud either. What hell? Take care, Catherine. I'll, I'll keep tabbing on it. Crazy style. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if I manage to stream again this week, I'll work on something else that I kind of want to prioritize. Assuming I don't get too self-conscious about it. Music. You're already on this song? Felt like it passed less time than it is. Mm-hmm. Why is metal always pain in the ass to render? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even know what to render next. I think one of my biggest problems with art on stream is that I tend to only do these on stream, and I kind of forget. I basically have no plan for it. I erase it from my brain until I'm streaming again. Which kind of makes it awkward to do things with any consistency, I think. And I always have the tendency to render the easiest things first. Which is kind of unfortunate. Bracão. This is all in the same layer. Yeah, it's all in the same layer. I'm not quite sure if the new shift I've done for this really works. I don't dislike this color, but it's kinda awkward. Not quite the same red anymore, which is the goal, but you know. Ele é fodão, mas eu sei que isso tá bem. Yeah. The yeah wasn't there, but you know. Pum, 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 pum. I also love this song. I've said it multiple times anyway. Right. This thing. Yeah, I need to do things in line art. Kinda. The zipper is not existing. Something like this. It will surely fool people. Surely. Fascinating. Okay. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. I basically forgot what the zipper thing. So, getting that done before I go render the rest of the jacket, I guess. I should. No. What do I want? Need to be clever about. So yeah, new week starting. Maybe one more stream. It's kinda difficult to say on a Sunday. I'd like to say I want to stream tomorrow, but I don't know if no one watches streaming. It's always too early to know. Sunday night. Okay, back to the jacket proper. Over the neighborhood. Maybe when I'm done with the golden bikini thing and this, maybe I'll finally draw the table tacit. I've been saying I want to do it, but well, I only started talking about it like last week. I have been thinking about it for a while, but laziness is my ruin. But it's a good stream project without me having to think too much about getting a sketch done or whatever. How do I render clothes? Always an headache. I never know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, the album winner. Sorry, more consider sexy because it is what it is. Brain empty, so this goes. see. Feel like I need to do this shape too. I wonder. Feel like I need the hard edges here. Somewhat hard edges. I love you too. More. It needs darker shadows, but next. After I do one pass on this. So yeah, I initially tonight I didn't know if I was going to either stream or paint nails or do both, but felt like it was safer to just stream. Maybe going until maybe more half an hour. What the hell? I've been only here for half an hour. Time flies, man. Ah, let's see. I really need to work on streaming for longer. But on top of it getting kinda late, I kinda ran out of stuff to talk about pretty fast, I think. Nothing much is going on. Kinda thinking about dropping Nikkei. Was kinda thinking about that when driving home. Just some days I can't be arsed to do the dailies. So that's it's unfortunate, but it might be happening soon. Sadly, there isn't quite a perfect time to do the dailies without losing much actual time. I don't know. Feels like it's always half an hour that I have to throw away. And sometimes I'd like having those that half an hour. And I'm doing all this shading in the wrong layer. Ah, why? This kind of explains why it was kind of awkward. Oh, I'd never been this wrong layered in my life. Long. Cool. How did I wrong layer this thing? I've been kinda messing up with layers today. Oh no, that part is kinda fucked. Okay. Cut, paste. No. Cut. The rest down. Measure it layer below. I have a dot somewhere. No. Yeah. This goes back to I can shade again, I think. Feel like I'm not locking in. as much as I wanted. It was really feeling kinda weird how the brush was bringing too much external color. I should have noticed first. I noticed something was wrong with felt like it was brush positioning or something silly. Wrong color. What the fuck? One day I'll work with a brush that doesn't require so much back and forth. But I kinda like what it does most of the time, just too much effort. It's me like a rock. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder if my habit of basically resting my face on my mic kinda produces bad noises. Rock, rock, rock. Oh, rock, rock. It's me like a rock. But yeah, I want to get at least some decent progress on this today. Hmm. This kind of explains how so much of the shading was feeling awkward. Okay. I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. Now the most awkward part. Rendering booba, but it's small booba. So basically, I don't know what I'm doing. Kind of trend with some of the characters I've made. Uh, Drawing Reina going to be an interesting thing to do in the future. Because of course I have references, but it's always so harder compared to drawing Big Booba. So like with Big Booba, you can just go wild and the brain might not even notice some silly things. I think. I guess it's kind of extra motivation. But yeah, I very bad at rendering clothes. Not knowing what I'm doing is kind of a recurring trend. I hope this kind of doesn't give the feeling that Wooby is big or whatever. But yeah, I need to somewhat limit how much Satisfyer I play. It might become a problem. Like the time before that I used to waste, quote unquote, waste watching X-Files. It's now being put into playing Slay the Spire. But at least I can't play Slay the Spire in bed before sleeping. That should make things a little bit better for my sleep. Putting all these clothes in the same layer is insanity. I should split these at some point. My brain is kinda getting fried on something. But not for now. Oops. Let's see. What else is going on that I can talk about? What else? Not much to say. I was kinda considering doing some Bunny Girl art for Easter. But then I looked up when Easter was, and I don't think I have the time to do both that and the golden bikini thing. Well, I kinda have the time. I don't think I have it in me to do that kind of locking in. Kinda always, so not worthy. Because I also have other work in progresses. I still have Flat Mirror to finish, which is kinda on hold. I was kinda getting back to it this week, but then I remember that Golden Week is getting close and I'm slow. So that is probably postponed until mid-April, I think. Something like that. I'm not sure when is the Golden Week, to be honest. Give me a second, I need water. Good. It seems like the mic doesn't capture it. This is good news. Kinda not feeling it. But maybe it's because it's kinda incomplete. Man, she looks so awful. I don't know why. I think small boobs is frying my brain. It's kinda how do I put it? Her torso feels too big. when I don't have the boobs occupying so much of it. Uh, but I'm sure proportions are right somehow, somewhat. Not perfect, surely, but acceptable. I keep being undecided if I want to hard edges or not on this. It kinda looks good on the sleeves. Maybe I need it a bit more on the other parts too. Why is drawing so difficult, man? Hand in hand. Mm. Let's just see how this will look like. I'm gonna go from there. You could have it all, you could have it all, but then what's left of me? You could have it all, you could have it all, but then what's left of me? God, I wish I knew how to sing. Or at least I knew the lyrics. And then make you suffer through it. Mm. What are options? Even got in here. I wonder. You could have it all, you could have it all, but then what's left of me? Yeah, this thing, I need to take care of this thing. Okay. This annoying layer is dealt with for now. Mm-hmm. I really don't know what I want this to look like. Feel like I want hard edges, but kinda look off. I guess for the longest time I have an issue that I didn't like hard edges on the rendering on my art. Kind of hard habit to kick. Feel like a lot of times I want it to all be blended perfectly, but things need hard edges too. What else I need? I could go for the dark color before I go to the highlights. Cansada de esperar, vou sair correndo por aí. I wonder if this is not dark enough, too dark, too saturated. Ai, que horror. Grita, grita, mami, 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 grita. I'm sorry. Mm. Mm-hmm. I really wish I knew what I was doing. I wonder if I should kill some of the line art here. Yeah, these might work better. I wonder. I wonder if it works better or not. Back is killing me. Hmm. Just a second, I need to adjust my mic. Sorry. Hmm. 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 Feel like I need to do the wall shading properly, or things are going to look really awkward. But yeah, always around the 1 hour my brain starts to kinda running out of things to say. Been trying to talk more on stream, but kinda hard. Not much going on to talk about, to be honest. I guess I can talk more about art plans, more art plans. But I feel like sometimes I curse them by talking about them. I don't know. Uh, Kinda. I mentioned it earlier. I saw a very cool photo this weekend on Twitter, and I kinda wanted to draw Reine like that. And then I was thinking maybe also add Catherine to it, which I feel like I have a decent image of it in my head. Hi, Catherine. No, I didn't call you. I was talking about my Catherine, but sure. Kind of funny that you showed up when I was talking about her. I was saying that I kind of got an idea of some art of Rain and then adding Catherine on it. So, uh, let me see if I have the image at hand. I'm not very clever, so maybe I did not save it. It's art stuff. Now I put this on practice next. Yeah. Where are you? Yeah. Just to make sure this is safe. Yeah. I'm kinda planning on drawing Reina like this, and maybe put Catherine next to her. Kinda sitting in a position that she would have her legs on top of Reina's legs, something like that. But this angle is kind of fucked with the perspective. I don't know, but this felt like a mood. Where was I? Yeah, here. So yeah, that is something I want to work on eventually. Hopefully, while I still have this image in my mind. I wonder if this is too bright. This is too bright. Doing the color picking the lazy way. Is the brightest I'll go, I guess. But I need to know what I'm doing. It feels so cool if I could just shit with this thing, but not that kind of material, I'd say. Not the kind of material to make this work, maybe. I wonder. Yeah, not really that kind of material, sadly. Not really. And do a lot of things. Adding clothes. An headache. At some point I should actually practice clothes. But I think my laziness gets the best of me. In the end, I'm really lazy. I was sketching this weekend for some new art, and I haven't done proper anatomy practice in so long that I was feeling that I really needed that practice. But then at the same time, I can't bring myself to sit down and do one practice, one anatomy sketch from reference every day. I used to be able to, but I kinda gave up on it. So I would have more time for quote unquote proper drawing. But I'm getting to a point where my anatomy and perspective and all that is kinda limiting me, I think. Not that my rendering is perfect or good, but there's an asymmetry on the skill, I think. It kind of annoys me. maybe I overthink things. We are barely past an hour. I could end now. Go do my Nikkei dailies. And but I not quite locked in. Kinda don't want to stop. So it's also kinda awkward to be drawing something and be talking about plans about other art. Kinda like betraying this, not giving it my full attention. Like the art share. I wonder if this is enough. So my brain was kind of thinking about how the shadows on this would go. Because this should be sticking in 3D. I'm cheating on my art with my own art. Nah, I like Daniela a lot. Though he kind of is a safer character and I kinda neglect those. Excuse me, I have a crush in almost all of my OCs. Why do you think I made them? Sorry, what? Let's see. Highlights. Highlights. And then I start talking about my art plans, and then I stop in the middle because I got sidetracked with saying I was shitting on them and stuff like that. Kinda need to be careful to not make those boobs look big. Not that I know how to avoid it. Kinda want to try something. I don't want to go back and forth on this on stream. The mental note stays, but I will not elaborate on it. On stream at least. There's some booba shading that I still have to truly understand. Because I feel like I'm kinda close to understanding something and hard to explain even what it is. Kinda figuring out where to put the highlights and the shadows on the perfect place to make them look good, proper. Of a science in itself, black magic, if you will. And there's some stuff I've done that I've kinda done it, but not in a way that I can say I know what I was doing. I will. Probably not on stream. Yes, I still don't feel too comfortable to log in properly on stream. Also because I feel like I need to keep talking or I'll die. Kind of self-imposed, but I guess it's kind of streamer I want to be. I am a Northern Lion viewer after all, since forever. I like the yapping. Feels wrong to me to stream silent. I'll kinda watch anything, but if I'm streaming, kinda like it to be in a way where my heart truly is on the yapping. But Mr. Catherine, if I was this vocal on normal VCs, I would have nothing to talk about here. And to be honest, I'm really bad at small talk and all that. Oh, the album ended. It's 30 to midnight. I think it's time we end. Huh, I see. You do ask some fascinating things, though a lot of times I'm at work and can't really elaborate on it. Anyway, good night, take care, thank you for hanging out. Not much progress today, but we're getting there. The top half could pass as finished, kind of. But yeah,